A lot of people, mostly millennials, paraded their walls and profiles their desperation for Rodrigo Duterte to win for president and Bongbong Marcos for vice president. A viral video about the face-off of millennials and martial law victims circulated the internet. A lot were vocal for their support of another martial law.
During the martial law period in the Philippines, curfews were implemented as a safety measure. Majority of the radio and television networks are suspended, and some of the journalists and politicians, including Aquino, who were accused of speaking against government, were taken as a political prisoners.
So, do you have any idea about martial law?
Is it martial law with Marcos or is it martial law in general?
Martial law in general.
As far as I understand, martial law in general is a process wherein it is used by the government if ever na hindi na kayang ipalakad ng government or hindi na kayang hawakan ng government yung mga nangyayaring kaguluhan. Example, kayang gawin yung kapangyarihan magpupunta sa militar, tapos sila yung gagawa ng paraan para mapuksa or malabanan yung mga kalaban kasi hindi na nila kinakailangan ng any warrant of arrest.
Are you pro or anti?
Honestly, wala.
Why?
Kasi hindi ako sobrang aware.
Well, of course, one contributing factors are their parents and their grandparents, of course, their relatives who lived during this so controversial topic in Philippine history. Now, each of the perceptions are very divided among families and among relatives, because some people say it's positive, many are of course very negative. Well, it depends on how we look at the two sides of the coins. No, because most parents and grandparents today are very nostalgic of the times that Marcos was still in power, and that's something that we cannot blame given the current conditions of our country. Many people tends to be to go back to the missteps or what we call the missed opportunities of the EDSA revolution. We should already move forward. Yes, we are already that, but we should never forget what happened in those dark days in martial law, and how do we remember those? For education, of course, for public awareness, and to see the true value and to the true meaning of the stories of the martial law era. And to, perhaps, it's a long shot, but to have a reassessment of the martial law, a continuous debate, and a continuous source of discussions among many Filipinos about the importance of the lessons of the martial law. Something, however, that is not being emulated by most Filipinos, because most Filipinos tend to forget and move on.
Martial law declared by President Ferdinand Marcos. The reason he declared it because he wanted to reduce the bad doing of the Filipinos, like murder, rape, using of drugs, and more. The martial law has good and bad effects in our country. The good effect of martial law is that at the time of martial law, the product at the stores are cheap. The people is very disciplined because of the curfew. Martial law want to reduce the violence of the people. The martial law has caused many people to lose their life. They kill, torture, and criticize the wrong they do. The privilege to catch and to kill anyone involved in politics or any people is in the hand of the soldiers, and they will have no liability in the law. The exception people and the people who wanted to put down Marcos.
Millennials born from 1980s onwards are victims of the systematic failure of the society to impart lessons, knowledge on one of the country's darkest era. Martial law was declared to be the last defense of the country for the increasingly violent crimes such as terrorism, robbery, drugs, rape, and many more. Late President Marcos claimed that martial law was a prelude to create new society based on new social and new political values.
It's been 46 years since the martial law was ended in the Philippines, but the period is one of the most critical events that country has ever seen. I'm Hermogenes Dugil.
I'm Crystal Kate Escabal. And Josie Marie Dermida IV.